These are some of Hollywood's most famous thrillers, many of which contain an element of violence and gore. And this is a big baby, also known as me. Unfortunately for me, I'm scared of everything. But fortunately for you, that means that you get to watch my extremely dramatic and over-the-top reactions to even the slightest amount of violence. So today I'm putting on my big girl pants and we're gonna be watching some thrilling fan favorites that have been long overdue. I don't know how I got through 4 years of film school without watching any of these cult classics, but it just shows the dedication that I had to not watch anything that made me even remotely uncomfortable. Even movies that I didn't even know if they actually had a lot of gore in it, I was just like, I just can't. But at the end of the day, people love these films and I really want to know what all the hype is about. So that brings us to this first film. Now, this is a film that I've always wanted to watch, but I just felt like it was going to trigger a fear that I already had to be even worse. But we're throwing caution to the wind and we're just doing it. So today we are watching the iconic Steven Spielberg film, Jaws. Somebody's gonna get got right off the bat with that music. I know that music, sir. I can't, you guys. Is it gonna be really gory? Somebody tell me. Oh my god, oh my god, she got pulled. Oh my god, oh my god, she got pulled again. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh no, the bitch has her. Ah! I don't like the thrashing. Ah! I'm never going into the ocean. I'm never going into the ocean. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god! It's back and 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 it's back. Ah! 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 No, how are you still alive? How are you holding on? No, I'm sorry. That's the fakest part about all this shit. She would have been gone. She would have been gone. She wouldn't have even had 2 seconds. It would have been done. Oh my god, I would drown myself. Like, I'd be like, just like take my throat. Like, just end it. Like, and he's just passed out in the ocean. Fuck you, Donald. I don't know what the man's name is. Fuck you, Donald. You just fucking slept through me screaming and thrashing. It's the way you couldn't pay me any amount of money to go out in the ocean in the middle of the night. Don't worry, Martin, nothing's gonna happen. And I'm on Martin's team because Martin has a fear of the ocean, and so do I. And taking Martin out there in the middle of the night, like, you're absolutely on one. He's just acting too casual about this. No, and with the eyes and with the everything, get the fuck back up. No, run, 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 run. Swim, swim, swim. His eye was out of his skull and now I'm disturbed. That was a good one. Y'all got me there. Y'all got me there. I don't even know why Martin was out here because a part of me relates to him and I would never do this. So it's like, why are you doing this, Martin? You should have stayed at home with your wife and just don't go in the water again. That's the worst part about this whole thing for me. Like, everybody's like, we gotta kill the shark. We gotta kill the shark. I'm not getting in the water, period. So kill the shark or not, but it's not getting me because I will not be in the ocean. Like, why can't you guys just stay out of the ocean? You are not a fish. They tethered this bitch to their fucking boat? Why would you tether it to your boat? Oh my god, and it's tipping. I wonder why. Oh my god. It's coming for Martin. Put that thing in his mouth and blow it up. Put the thing in his mouth and blow it up. Yeah! Martin did it! I haven't seen a ton of Steven Spielberg movies, but of what I've seen, I've always loved them. I love the scores all the time. John Williams, oh my god. Him and Steven Spielberg, like, they're quite the duo. And so I knew I was gonna love, like, the adventurous parts of this film. It's just more of the scarier, like, thriller things I was worried about, and because I'm scared of the ocean. But I loved it. I will say it was a little bit random feeling when, like, the exciting adventurous music would come on, because I'm sitting here thinking, like, y'all are fighting a shark and we're talking about it was kind of funny in that way. But their movies together, they always just kind of have this like youth to it and this excitement. And that's what I think sets apart like an adventurous thriller for me than like, you know, like a horror thriller or like a psychological thriller. Like adventure thriller, absolutely more my vibe. The first scene scared me bad because I didn't, like that sets up the expectation. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know how much they were gonna show. And the way he was yanking that girl around, like that was really a lot. And also the fact that it took place at night just makes it so much scarier. The ocean at night, huge phobia for a lot of people. So once I survived that scene, I think every other scene was better for me because even though there was gore, like it didn't look ultra realistic to me to where I was just like, oh, this is really happening, you know? Like there was still that switch in my head that I was able to turn off that like, this is a movie. This is definitely one that I actually would rewatch and I actually really like as like a top film. And what makes me so happy too is that like I am such a Universal Studios Hollywood girl now, and I love the studio tour, and I love that they have a little Jaws thing on the studio tour. It's always so fun, and I cannot wait to go back and experience that having now seen the film. And on that studio tour, after you go to Jaws, you go up to Psycho. And so that leads us to our next film, which is Psycho. Also, before we get into it, I just have to mention that the next two films we're watching with my best friends, Paige and Kyle, and huge thank you to them for watching these films with me. It made me feel so much more comfortable. So you're gonna get to hear their commentary throughout and also their overall thoughts of the film. So let's get right into Psycho. Shower, 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 shower.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh my god. No!
Oh god.
Oh! That was a really odd sequence of shots. No, I can't see more. You just need to die. Just stay down, stay down. Okay, she's down.
Mother! Oh God, mother!
He really said, and scene.
I know, right? Just in case anyone's listening, you know.
I'm rooting for Norman. There's just something about him that I can't place, but he just seems like he's kind of like a good guy deep down. Like, I think I could fix him.
I think I could change
I
him.
can change him.
Bitch, did he shit himself? Every part of this is legal. Doesn't matter if he is a detective or a PI.
Good excuse for Norman to kill his ass.
True.
Yeah, honestly.
You're still rooting
Okay,
for
no,
him.
I'm not. I don't want this guy to die. I didn't want the girl to die
Like,
either,
no,
but...
there's someone in the front hallway.
Oh!
shit.
No,
Oh,
no,
shit,
no,
she
no,
just comes
no.
out
Oh,
of it?
oh, she stabbed him in the face! Oh, she's still going. That just happened
It
so
really
quick.
did.
Why is he wiggling his ass like that? He was trying to look cute going up the stairs.
He really
Please.
was.
Oh.
He just needed to do a quick little outfit change. He's like, I know exactly where she is. I gotta put my fit on though.
I know, that's so funny. He ran up there to do an outfit change, you guys. He's so unattractive now.
He is.
I am no longer Team Norman.
It took all of that. He's been killing people
No
the
longer.
whole time.
Like, I was always on the fence, but like, I'm over it now. That was a turn
You got
off.
the ick.
I got
He
the
gave you
ick.
the
He
ick.
kind of gave me the ick. I'm not gonna lie. Comment down below at what point did Norman give you the ick?
Everyone in the comments like the beginning.
Overall thoughts, good slasher film, a lot of tension. The soundtrack, really good. I like the end shot where it's like, he's like sitting there and then, you know, you can see like the skull of like his, of mom or whatever, like blending into him. I was like,
Yeah.
I feel a little silly doing like a critique on an incredibly old movie, but I'm just like, there's some plot holes. For sure. I don't typically like psychological aspects in horror movies, but I thought it was actually pretty well played. Especially like he had really good background to be as psychotic as he was. I thought it was really interesting how every time he interacted with someone new, he was like a new person almost. And like you think like when he was talking to the PI, he's like all nervous and like jittery and stuttering, but then like he leaves and he's got that like knowing smile and you're like, whoa, this was all planned. He is so like intelligent actually, like in a way that no one really thought of, because they're just like, no, he's like psychotic, that's it. He's a really, really good villain.
He has a good creepy stare.
Oh my god, yeah, that ending stare. But like he was kind of serving sometimes, so
That's true. I really liked the film. Like, I definitely have seen a few Hitchcock films. I've seen Vertigo, North by Northwest, Rear Window, Birds. I feel like maybe another one. So I've seen a lot of his films and I really, really love them. They're like a type of psychological thriller that plays with horror that I don't hate and like I'm not like extremely scared of. And because they are older films, that does take me out of it enough to where I'm not as scared in the moment. Like if I was watching it in the 60s, you know, when some of these things were premiering, then maybe I would be horrified. But usually it's just something that plays with my psyche later on to where I'm thinking about it. Like I'm on a beach and I'm like, I'm afraid of seagulls. Are they going to attack me all of a sudden if I pull out this bologna sandwich? You know what I mean? It's something you hold on to. Like that's what makes his film so iconic. This one was just so well done. I completely understand why it's so well loved. I think of the films I've seen of him, I really understood the pacing of it a little bit better than some of the other ones. I do feel like in general there are points in the films where they feel like they drag out a little bit, but I almost feel like that adds to it because when there's scenes where it's not a lot of exciting things happening, it calms you down and brings you back to 0 so that when he wants to get you back to 100, it's so much more of a shock. And so that's what I really love. And Norman Bates as a character, oh my gosh, his face, like his facial expressions and his features and the way he can just make you shudder with one look. Like that shot at the end of him and he's just like staring into your soul. It was incredible. I'm a fan. I loved it. And it's definitely on my list for things that I probably would rewatch and just in general really enjoyed. All right, this next film. When I was a film student, I could not escape this movie poster. Full transparency, I have never seen a Quentin Tarantino movie. I've seen a lot of parody things, but I've never seen his work like fully through. And I just feel like I'm not really his demographic. Like clearly I don't like gore and scary shit, so it's really not for me. But I did want to give it a shot because obviously people love his work and a lot of people love this movie specifically. So let's get into our last film, the most gory of the bunch, Pulp Fiction. Their hair is just...
I know, right?
It's something.
It's iconic.
Oh no. Oh, she's like, oh my god. Oh god, I can't even look. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what's happening? Ah!
Her nose is bleeding.
It's a huge fucking needle. Oh my god.
So big!
Put down any stabbing motion.
Oh, and the stabbing motion. Oh! Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, it's a-
I can't listen.
Needle in chest.
Oh my god, she got up that fast?
Yeah.
Right in the tit.
As soon as they
Immediately?
punctured her, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, they got both of them?
Fuck?
So he wasn't even saving them? He was just putting them down there to do this to them? No. Alright, final thoughts.
Ass watch. Underrated.
Ass watch.
Ass watch. It makes the movie.
His booty watch. Butch is ungrateful for the fact that his father and his father's friends both kept the watch in their assholes. And then he goes and blames leaving the watch on his girlfriend. Fuck you, first of all.
He was so mean to her, and it's like, why didn't you stick it up your ass?
What was in the suitcase? What do you guys think?
The
Actually, like,
briefcase?
yeah, the contents of the suitcase.
I always just think of the Community episode where it's Abed's birthday and they like are trying to plan a Pulp Fiction themed birthday party for him. They get the briefcase for him. They open it up. And it's just like a certificate of authenticity. In the movie Pulp Fiction, they're like, oh my god, this is the briefcase from Pulp Fiction.
Okay, time for my thoughts. Everything just felt very aggressive. That scene where they were like in the basement or whatever of that store and everything that happened, like I just couldn't watch it. Like I just completely covered myself up for it. I stopped filming because it was just a lot and I just don't know how that added to the film at all. And I think for me that really docks a lot of mental points in my head for the film because to me it didn't help with the story and then they just kind of moved on after. But yeah, anyways, overall for the film, my favorite parts of it were the comedic moments. It was really funny throughout. Of the three agree, this is one that I would not rewatch, most likely. Like, I don't see myself being like, yeah, like, I'm gonna go watch Pulp Fiction, you know? It's just, I'm not the demo. It's okay, it's okay. Overall, I'm so glad that I decided to do this because I realized that, like, even though, like, I'm, like, screaming and I'm like, ah, I can watch stuff like this and not be horrified after the fact, you know? But I'm gonna flip this conversation to you now. Have you seen these movies before? What are your thoughts on the movies? Do you want me to do a part 2? I can watch some more violent thriller type movies if you want. Comment them down below if you want a part 2. And also, this is going to be a series, so I'm gonna keep watching films from different genre in this style. So if you have any type of genre you want me to watch and react to and give my thoughts on, comment the genre down below and some of the movies you'd want me to watch within it. But that's gonna be it for this video. Please help me grow this channel by giving it a like and subscribing if you haven't already, turning on that bell, and leave me a nice comment down below. You watched to the end and I appreciate that so much. So with that, I will talk to you guys next time in a new video. Bye!